Hello, welcome back to Perfume. I'm Emily here with Twixie, as usual. And today I'm going to review one of my favorite fragrances. I have loved this fragrance for a long time. I believe that Angel lately was the one who turned me on to White Tea by Elizabeth Arden. And I'm continuing my series of Elizabeth Arden reviews. So this fragrance is the accords. They say the main accords are aromatic, green, and marine. And it's definitely like a fresh green sea-like fragrance, but it also has like iris and a lot of really unusual notes like mate. I'll just go through the notes. I'll put them up here. So the top notes are C notes, fern, clary sage, and mandarin. C notes are kind of common. Fern and clary sage are not very common. Middle notes of white tea, which is the most prominent note in this fragrance. White iris, which is interesting. I don't see white iris specified very often. Mate, which is another unusual note. And then in the base, there's ambrette, exotic woods, tonka bean, and amber. But it's not a base heavy fragrance at all. It's definitely heavier and more prominent with the middle and the top notes, especially the T and the C notes. Yeah, I'm not sure what an aromatic accord is, so if you know, I would love for you to comment, because it's a little bit of a mystery to me. But this fragrance is a great summer fragrance, a great warm weather or even hot weather fragrance. I recently traveled to Peru, and this was one of the fragrances that I took. I had this little mini of white tea, and I brought that with me, and it was kind of my go-to fragrance. It didn't attract a lot of mosquitoes either, or if it did, they didn't actually itch me. I got really blessed when I was there in the Peruvian rainforest. The mosquitoes would bite, but I wasn't reacting to it. It wasn't itching or swelling up. Amazing. And when I got back on the plane to come home, I think maybe the dryness made them react a little bit more, but it still was very minimal. So I was really grateful. But back to the fragrance. Yes, this is a great summertime hot weather fragrance. The longevity isn't awesome. And I would spray heavily with this, or you could get away with just spraying kind of a lot, because it actually doesn't get overwhelming. It's really nice, and then it'll last a little longer. Longevity is like moderate for a summer fragrance, 4 hours maybe. But yeah, I would say this is definitely a warmer weather fragrance. It might get lost in the cold weather, but it is really lovely. I think it could be unisex, although it is marketed to women. I think with the green notes and the C notes and the T, I think those are fairly unisex. And the flowers aren't sweet at all or very feminine. They just kind of complement the composition really nicely. So that is White Tea by Elizabeth Arden. I would highly recommend if you like sort of like fresh green, sea marine type fragrances. This is a great one. It's not very expensive. And I've got, I think, 4 flankers that I'll go through next as well. And if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, or activate the notification bell. That would be amazing. I really appreciate it. And thank you all. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.